Alright, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you guys the best support cards in Anime Card Clash. I'm not going to do like a whole tier list, it's just basically the best support cards in my opinion, and what everyone should have and everyone should get, like most number one priority, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get straight to it, bro. First, here's today's sponsor. If you play grind-heavy mobile games, you already know your baddie gets to start trying to AFK farm all day. So I started using VS Phone, which is basically a cloud Android phone that runs your games online 24/7, meaning your farming keeps going even when your real phone is locked or offline. So while I'm doing literally anything else, the game is still grinding resources, leveling up, and farming events automatically in Anime Card Clash, for example, that I play right here. And I use this to farm, so I don't have to, wait to worry about my electricity bills, so I can just keep having my PC off or my mobile off, and this is doing in the background. If you want to try 24/7 AFK cloud gaming for yourself, I'll put my referral link in the description. For example, you go right here, you see on my description, you can see the My VS Phone link. You click on it, and then it says Shinzo invites you to register for VS Phone. You can either sign with Google, sign with Facebook, and once you sign in, you get a free cloud server. So all you gotta do, click in, sign in, pretty much explanatory on what you need to do next. Thank you for VS Phone for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the video. Alright, we got our support cards, okay? So little like just before we start, the new support cards are actually pretty good. So these two are good. They're kind of niche though in some situations, but they are good. So these ones I still, if you guys can, if you do the raid, get these two. These are really good. Fear for Future is kind of like you need to build a team around it, but it can be really insane. And also Hero of Hell, he pairs with Awakened Chainsaw Man, he becomes an immune to stats. But otherwise, on killing an enemy, destroy any buffs or summons created while the support card was active is really good, because if you're against enemy that can summon, then like it basically just negates it. It's basically a counter to summon character, which is actually really insane. Let's just get straight to it as well. They're just like what's it called, bro? Honorable mentions. First thing and number one priority support card is Binding Vow. Like Binding Vow is literally, I mean, he's already on my team. Literally, Binding Vow is probably the best support card in the game. Just being able to revive, and it's only to it may only be to 85% HP, 85% HP. In exchange for 20% of your damage, but that's not that much. And reviving is really good in this game, and overall, like, the Binding Vow is used almost for everything. As I said, Binding Vow, get this card. You get it from the Jujutsu Kaisen story, which you go over here, Shibuya Station, and then you go down here. You go to the boss, and once you reach the boss, I think it's Extreme. No, I think it's where is it, bro? Is it Extreme? I do not. Yeah, oh no, it's Celestial. Sorry. So it's Celestial. And then once you beat Celestial of this, you unlock the rolls, and then you just have to use some rolls to get them. Alright, and then we have the other support card, which is for my opinion, Demonic Gift. Afterwards, Demonic Gift is just insane. Like, you can buff your next ally like really insane by it. So you can give them so much stats, and it's really necessary for towers and everything. Really recommend getting this, and the way you get it is from the story. Again, it's from the Blue Slime or Reincarnation to a Slime story, Slime City. This one. And same thing as, again, you go to the boss. I think it's actually Extreme this time. I don't think it's Nightmare. Yeah, Extreme. You go on Extreme, and then once you beat this, you're able to unlock the roll for it. Alright, third support card is, in my opinion, is Spirit of Water. Spirit of Water 3 is best support card for support units, or that units that do healing on your team, which is actually should be actually on this character instead. Right here, that do healing. Use this support card for every healer character, and it just makes them do so much healing because it increases the power of their healing boost by 50%, which is insane, by 50%. So if you get this, please use it on support cards that can heal. It's really OP. So number 3, I mean, my top 3 is Binding Vow, Demonic Gift, and Spirit of Water. The afterwards is gonna get, like, I'm not gonna obviously name every single support card, but they're kind of niche. So 4 for me would be Spirit of Fire, which you can use for speedrunning towers, for MLC, Oni Princess, Oni King, I forgot, what is his name actually? Oni King? Yeah, Oni King. Really good to burn, to boost our burn damage, which is really good. So I take my 4th place. 5th place for me is actually, for me, Meg Contract. The reason because of Meg Contract is because of Line of Justice. Also, Meg Contract can be used for almost everything because reduces all incoming damage by 25%, which is may not seem that much, but it is kind of huge, depending on who you're up against and also how much stats your card has. So this is actually really good, and this might be a little. I feel like this is a little bit underrated, or yeah, underrated. So I think my opinion is 5th, and then the 6th for me is Waste of Greed. I mean, it's RNG, but the reason it's on 6th place and not above Meg Contract is because, in my opinion, is because it is RNG at the end of the day. The other one is not RNG, you get it guaranteed, and this one you could literally you cannot get the activation in a fight, and it's just a lot of RNG. 7th place for me is then, these cards then Will of Fortitude, Will of Conquest. They're kind of in the same place because they're kind of the same. Also Will of Insight, but I guess Will of Insight can be higher now because you use them because it's necessary for guilds, for guild fights or underworld invasion. So that's still pretty good. So this one has actually niche use, so I'll probably put her like at least in the top, at least top 10. This one, because it has a good use for guild and underworld invasion. Then afterwards, we're just I guess 7th, I think. No. Yeah, these ones were 7th together. So 8 is for me actually the fairy protector, because fairy protector is actually very useful, especially for ranked and for example towers that have that can attack your off-field opponent, off-field character. So as you can see, if an off-field opponent tries to damage to support a card while it's in position, block the effect and deal 120% damage to opponent and stun them for 2 turns. If I'm correct, I think this is from the Night Kingdom, and I'm pretty sure you have to go to the boss. And if I can find it, I might be blind, guys. Yeah, it is from here. So extreme on this boss right here, you get Fairy Protector, which is in the Night Kingdom story. And then number 9th for me is actually Way of Destruction 81. The reason because of Way of Destruction 81, I've used a lot of teams with the support card before it got nerfed as well. Before it was amazing. Now it's just like 9th place because it would have been in a higher spot for me, but because it got nerfed, it is kind of like underwhelming. But before it was kind of crazy. But now it's still good. Obviously, it's still good, but you will need to have like a secret of a Shinigami for it to the 30% of the block damage is added as a damage from the next party member. So that is really insane. It's still really good. Also, I do want to say again, honorable mentions is Harmonious Soul, and Harmonious Soul. I mean, just for raid bot for me, it made it really easy to do the global bosses, and like even the guild boss. Every time you're up against an enemy that has 50 million HP. This one just carries, so that's an honorable mention. Everyone has it, that's why it's not really in my yeah. And in the top 10, there's gonna be multiple cards in the top 10, right? Slayer Mark is, I mean, OG, everyone knows it. Binding Light, Worthy Arrow, I think Worthy Arrow still is a good support card. And otherwise, I'm pretty much that's it for me. Everything else is okay for me. Obviously there's some other support cards that could be useful, but for me, and in my playing this game, those 10 or that list I just gave you guys are the most support cards that I've used, and I know that they're insane. And in my opinion, they are the best. And yeah, I just did a quick little video. Obviously, I didn't want to make a whole tier list. You guys already know my top 10 ranking. I could probably do like later in the next video. I can probably make like a actual tier list where I put the tier list. But I just want to make a quick video on people, like just help people know what the best support cards you should get. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, bye.